I grew up cooking.
Mm-hmm.
My mother and my grandmother are incredible cooks, and I have the best memories around food and smells. And I remember being a kid and watching Jacques Pepin and the Food Network. And I didn't watch any other television. Like, I watched stand-up specials and I watched cooking shows. That was it. I remember when I was 12 years old, I said to my mom, I had never really cooked before. I just enjoyed her food. And I said, I want to cook my brother his birthday dinner. And I made crab cakes, I made a leg of lamb, and I made a Campari granita. Now, I didn't know Campari had alcohol in it, and I got wasted. I was like so drunk. But
while cooking?
While cooking, I was like, this is delicious. But when I started cooking, it was the same feeling that I got when I was on stage. It felt like everything was coming together. I was in a zone that I normally couldn't find anywhere else. And so I've always had a natural knack to cook. I understand food the way I understand storytelling and the way I understand comedy. When I was doing stand-up and I was trying to support myself, I would find myself in the kitchen, kind of as therapy. I was cooking for friends, and then I was waitressing at a restaurant, and I kept looking in the back at the window and just watching the line of cooks and chefs. And I was just like, maybe I want to be back there. But being back there means I make less money. The dynamic between the front and the back of the house is, now it's better, but it used to mean the waitresses would make hundreds of dollars, where, the line cooks are making, at the time, $11, $12 an hour. So I said, okay, this is going to be, I don't think I can be back there just yet. I'm still trying to pay off my, credit cards and all the things that I needed to pay. So I was like, all right, I'm going to waitress a little bit. And then I got this idea to start doing these dinners. I started charging people to cook dinners and delivering food, and it started to kind of take off. And I found myself most nights in the kitchen instead of being on stage, and I was really happy. It brought back a joy that I think I lost in the grind of stand-up, because again, if you don't know yourself, if you don't have that foundation of who you are and what makes you happy outside of the work, the stand-up world will eat you alive.
Cooking was in some way like a way to balance yourself. Did you feel like, you kind of discover yourself in that, got to know yourself a bit more by, kind of having that time in between where you could actually go into cooking and...
Yep.
And this was something that, you said early on, you said that, you like to make people happy.
People always ask me how I went from comedy into cooking. And I realized that my purpose in life is to bring joy to people, and that the joy has been the compass that has kind of navigated me through my life. I was just constantly searching for not only my joy and my happiness, but the joy, bringing joy and happiness to other people. And I was able to do that through food.